Caroline Monaco and Carole Bouquet have been friends since the 1980s, and it remains to be seen how the separation of their children, Charlotte Casiraghi and Dimitri Rassam, has affected them. Francis Ford Coppola's return to cinema with Megalopolis, his most eagerly awaited project, was highly anticipated, and the reviews could not have been more negative. At Cannes, the legendary director of Apocalypse Now was greeted by a who's who of the world. Among the audience were actress and model Carole Bouquet and Dimitri Rassam, a producer who followed in the footsteps of his father, the late Jean-Pierre Rassam. This is not the first time mother and son have hit the red carpet of the most important fashion show in the world, but this time they attracted even more attention because of Dimitri Rassam's recent breakup with Charlotte Casiraghi, daughter of Caroline Monaco. The latter, in turn, is in an intimate relationship with Carole Bouquet, emblematic model of Chanel and performer of the lead role alongside Angela Molina in Buñuel's latest film, This Obscure Object of Desire. Logically, no announcement has been made, but ever since it was revealed that Charlotte Casiraghi has rebuilt her life with writer Nicolas Mathieu, winner of the prestigious 2018 Prix Goncourt, the press has been keeping a close eye on the producer, who has had a remarkable career in a much less auteuristic field than his father and alternates between great successes and deafening failures, such as Playmobil the movie, with which he tried to enter the world of animation in the United States. At this point, it's a fait accompli that let us know the state of mind of both of them. There has been no confirmation from the palace about Charlotte Casiraghi and Dimitri Rassam's breakup, nor about her breakup with Gad El-Malali, a Moroccan comedian living in France with whom she had her firstborn son Raphael. Correct. What is the relationship between Carole Bouquet and Caroline Monaco? One of the questions that remains open is whether the relationship between Caroline Monaco and Carole Bouquet, which dates back to the latter's heyday as a Chanel model, has suffered. It was the brand's famous creative director, Karl Lagerfeld, who became the link between these two legends of elegance. They were inseparable for decades. They had many things in common. One of them was tragedy. Carole lost the father of her son, Jean-Pierre Rassam, in 1985 under dramatic circumstances, even though they were no longer a couple at the time. Similarly, Carole lost her husband 5 years later in an accident in Monte Carlo Bay when they had a promising future ahead of them. As the mother of 3 children and having failed to obtain an annulment of her marriage to her first husband, the now Princess of Hanover had to fight for recognition of their legitimate children before the Catholic Church. This was achieved under the papacy of John Paul II. Caroline was always indebted to the Supreme Pontiff after an agonizing trial that ended with a happy ending. Carole Bouquet has not made any public statements about what until recently was her mother-in-law, but she emphasized that they share a strong bond that has united them and hopefully will continue to do so. Their friendship is very strong, and it is likely that the parting of Charlotte Casiraghi and Dimitri Rassam took place on good terms. We are left with the words of Carole Bouquet, collected by Paris Match in 2018, about the daughter of the unforgettable Prince Rainier and the American actress Grace Kelly. Alfred Hitchcock's muse Caroline is someone I deeply love, respect, and admire, with whom I love to talk and share life moments. I am never bored with her.